Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How you daring? How you daring? Let me say that once again. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. How you daring? How you daring? I'm cold as hell out here, man. Just left the studio an hour ago, you heard me? The studio, pressure. Back end, pressure. Front end is in a procedure of pressure. PayPal stay open 24/7, 24/8, 24/9, you heard me? PayPal stay open. I have a 7 and 6-year-old niece and nephew to speak up for a fucking nigga talking about. Before I wait for any white man to give me something, before I wait for you, and before I wait for them, you heard me? I'm not waiting for no goddamn pandemic to end. I'm not waiting for no goddamn stimulus check. You heard me? I'ma speak for my people. I'ma speak for my people. So if you don't relate to my music, first of all, let me say facts. Let me say pressure. Let me say what you can really feel. 80%, 90%, probably 70% of individuals on my live right now, they can't read and write. You heard me? They don't know how to read numbers. They don't know how to go inside the studio and drop music you can feel, you can relate to. You heard me? They don't know how to do none of that. They don't know a career. You heard me? They don't know how to perform in front of millions and millions and millions of people and say fuck the pandemic and fuck all the excuses that's coming with the pandemic. How you doing? Now, I ain't saying everybody on my live can't read and write. You heard me? Because you know I'm gonna say that pressure. I ain't finna bite my tongue and wait for no white man, wait for no green man, no Asian, purple, grape, etc., to give me a damn thing. You heard me? Some people on my live and some people in my city and some people in your city, you heard me? They saying I already won. I already put the city on the map, you heard me? I already spoke for my people and the whole crazy procedure about it, you heard me? I took it one day at a time. I'm not in a rush for a damn thing. You heard me? I'm not in a rush for nothing, I swear. I swear to God. But there's pressure behind my name. There's pressure behind my people. There's pressure behind my work. You heard me? If you in the studio day and night, you heard me? Every other day, every other week, and you dropping song back to back to back to back. I'm talking about 360 all the way around the board. You don't got no time for a motherfucker to play with your name, to play with your city, or to even dare and play with your people. You don't have time for that. You heard me? You have a lot of money on the line. You have a lot of people on the line. And you have your career on the line the most, you heard me? And that's how I'm stepping out here. That's how I've been rocking out here. I've been saying fuck a nigga. All these wannabe ass rappers, you heard me, talking about the poverty and talk about the streets, but you ratting. Like, that's so crazy. Like, just think about that. Just think about that and comprehend it, you heard me? Think about that and comprehend it. If you're going to work right about now, you heard me, I want to say gracias. If you go into the studio right now, I want to say de nada. Let me say that once again. If you go into work right now, I want to say gracias. If you go into the studio right now, I want to say de nada. But anyway, I'm a speaker for my people no matter what. You heard me? That bag gonna come regardless. Why? Because they feel my dedication. You don't just feel it, you see it. You understand it, you heard me? Like all these basic ass off-branch bed bug Instagram rappers. Talk about the poverty, talk about the streets, talk about etc. But you ratting. You heard me? Your people's not coming to your show really feeling your music, really feeling your career. You heard me? You's a waste of time. Use you is a waste of breath. You is a waste of solar system. Who the hell donated you? You heard me? I swear to God. And if you feel offended, I'm not saying nobody's name. You heard me? You can't take real pressure. You can't take the facts. But if you say anything out of line, you heard me? You try to take anything from my niece and nephew and play with my people. You heard me? Play with my career. You try to even diss at any of my shows. Fuck this damn pandemic. You heard me? Fuck this damn pandemic. I know my purpose. I have a life and a purpose. I'm not here to waste time. You heard me? Period. And when I say fucking nigga, I mean fucking nigga. You heard me? When I drop a song, when I'm in the studio, I'm saying pressure my people can feel. So if you can't feel me, if you don't understand what I'm saying in my music, in my career, if you can't read and write, if you ain't following my official YouTube page, Drip the Savage Reckless. Let me say it again. If you ain't following my official YouTube page at Drip the Savage Reckless and Instagram, then you should not be watching me right about now. You wasted your time. You heard me? You wasted your time. I'm gonna say that respectful as possible because I got other things I have to do. You heard me? I have a 9 to 5. I gotta go get some money to my niece and nephew. I have another show these individuals want to book. You heard me? I have rappers and singers and people that's in this industry. You heard me talking about deals and talk about etc. etc. And I just have a culture to speak up for. So if you don't believe there's pressure behind my name, if you don't believe everybody have a life but not a purpose, if you don't believe never judge the tree, always judge the apple from the tree, you heard me? If you don't relate to me at all, if you don't know how to read and write, you heard me? And I'm not talking about everybody. If you've been listening to my recent projects and my other projects I've been dropping recently, I'm talking about I pledge allegiance to the flag. Michael Jackson is a fag. He used to play with little sticks. I heard he played with little dicks. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. You heard me? Whole lot of pressure always dropping. I love all my fans. You heard me? I love all my enemies. But I ain't finna let nobody play with me. And they ain't finna let nobody play with me. Like I said, you heard me? I love all my fans. I love all my enemies. I'm not finna let nobody play with me. And they ain't finna let nobody play with me. You heard me? Always think ahead of those individuals praying on your downfall. The same individuals praying on your downfall, you heard me, is the same people you have around your circle. Let me say that again. The same people praying on your downfall is the same people you have around your circle. And that's sad. But they can never, ever, ever be me. They want to be me. They want to have a career like me, you heard me? I can go to any city and I'm going to turn it up. We're going to show out. I don't give a damn if I'm traveling on a boat. I don't give a damn if I'm traveling inside a box. You heard me? We gonna turn up. We gonna show out. I know my purpose. You heard me? This pandemic ain't stopping the damn thing. I swear to God. This pandemic ain't stopping the damn thing. I'm not the type of rapper. And let me say this respectfully. You heard me? Hold on. Who is that? Oh, that's my people right there. All right. Anyway, let me say this respectful as possible. You heard me? I ain't stopping my purpose. I ain't stopping dropping this pressure. I can go anywhere. The same people you think that's finna try to test me and so-called bring that pressure, man, they ain't bringing nothing. They bringing honey buns, oatmeal cream pies, cheesecake, you heard me? Big Mac sandwiches, yeah, etc. Man, they ain't bringing no pressure to me, man. All these rappers you look up to, man, they do not want to diss me. They don't want to bring no pressure to me. You heard me? And they in this industry. I don't give a damn what cars, what house, what etc. You show off on camera. You show off on live. You heard me? I don't give a damn about none of that. All that stuff y'all individual rappers is showing off, you heard me? You playing the people. You ratting on the low, man. You working with the people, man. You working with the police. You working with the undercovers, you heard me? You ratting. Real rappers that have a purpose, that's really speaking up for their people, you heard me? I'm not finna be all flashy, 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 flashy. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not broke and I'm not rich. I'ma leave it like that. Fuck all that flashy stuff, man. You heard me? I stand on what I say, and if you don't believe it, test the water. You heard me? Test the goat. Some people out there in your city, some people out there in my city, and I'm talking to everybody on my lives. You heard me? They call me a legend. But like I said, I'm a speaker for my people. You feel me? I'm a speaker for my culture. And I'm going to say my purpose by any means. I don't need no goddamn internet to promote me. I don't need YouTube, Instagram, fake ass Twitter, Facebook to promote me. You heard me? My people gonna promote me. Like I said, I don't need none of that internet stuff to promote me, man. My people, my fans, my true fans. You heard me? That bag is gonna promote me. Fuck a nigga talking about. And that's how I'm rocking out here, and that's how I'm stepping out here. You heard me? I definitely keep security. The streets is my security. Yeah. I definitely keep security. The streets is my security. What else y'all want to ask? What else you want to say? You heard me? Who else stepping like that? That want to be a rapper, want to be a singer, want to be a musician, want to just live life. You heard me? Without all the excuses from the pandemic. Who else is really stepping like that, like Drip the Savage Records? This black, educated, handsome young man. You heard me? I take pride in myself. I take pride in my city. And I'ma always take pride in my career. And if you don't like it, get the fuck on, Felicia. I swear to God.